Hey guys, I'm back to new videos. This is a video that I kind of wanted to make for a while. Yeah. So this is why government surveillance is bad, especially like here in New Zealand. People say this is a free country. I mean, what are you comparing it to? China? And don't trust those stupid websites that do it, because they're usually made by extremely wealthy people who just want to prove their point that, oh, I'm rich, so because I'm super rich, the whole country's free. No, it's not. Now, you might be asking, what do I have a problem with? Number one. Now, yes, I do understand some people are concerned about suicide and that type of stuff, but there shouldn't be an internet ban of publicly saying someone's bad for doing bad things. You know, if you can't use their name, that's like saying, I don't know, Logan Paul going into the Japanese suicide forest laughing at dead bodies is not remotely controversial. You know, if you just ban anything that's remotely controversial, you're not going to solve any of the issues, are you? No, you just don't know, oh, sorry, living on the freeway. Secondly, if you actually want a safe, why I was posting those videos is those people severely neglected me in school, which is probably a reason why I left. Now, I don't think people understand who are the bystanders that can, now, again, I do not have a problem that fucked up my life, but I can basically still can fuck up particular people's lives. Now, then, I'm on in that category, but, you kind of have to also understand context before you lash out at people and say, oh, it is. Well, maybe understand as you severely neglect people socially, maybe people should be able to speak out against them without then completely, cracked down by a government. This is a democracy, not a communist utopia. Fuck you. We're not a free country if you can't say what you want online. Sorry, it's not. Now, yeah, if you're doing something like extremely illegal, like, doing plots for really dangerous shit, then yeah, probably not, but I wasn't fucking doing that. I was just saying, you're a bad person. And then you sort of told off. Stupid. I still agree with this fact. Everyone's gonna die, so a long life isn't a bad life. Like, personally, I don't care if I die at 45. I've had a hard enough life already. I don't need to deal with people basically using me as, the peasant, and in a manner which is basically most of my social life in most scenarios is, you are the peasant and I'm the king, you can't do anything without my permission, blah, 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 blah. Well, yeah, that's not a really good way of thinking, because, it's not, you're kind of just using people for your own advantage, and it's not really a good you can do it, sure, go ahead, but it's not really something good to just use people for your own advantage, and you should be able to publicly backlash against people who fucking do that. And yet, I don't know, it's like if you didn't arrest people who did really dirty shit. Like, it would be like if you arrested someone in murder. Of course you arrest someone in murder. Huh? But you did understand context before why things do it, before they fucking crack down on them. Thirdly, ban of freedom websites. Now, yeah, I'm about to say that, yeah, the person who did the fascism, very bad person. Do not endorse it at all, as I'm not a complete fucking maniac. But, again, you can't really ban a whole website of people if maybe one, or probably even less, like 1 in 1,000 people, I don't, like, maybe 1 in 500 people don't actually agree with his beliefs. Like, yes, I understand 4chan is a website for a bunch of losers, which, yeah, I probably was a loser in school, but, you kind of need a site for losers, otherwise they don't have no fucking representation. If you're saying you want to represent everyone, maybe actually fucking represent everyone and not just everyone you like. I was a fucking losing store. I'm not gonna say, especially my first store, I was completely despised by a lot of people until like my last year and I left. And I'm sure there's loads of people saying, oh yeah, Finn, the loser. Yeah, he's a fucking loser. Yeah, I don't really care if you think I am, but, you should be able to have a place where you can safely see your views without them fucking bombarded by people saying, oh, you have a controversial view, blah, 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 blah. I'm not extremist. I don't have super radical views. It's not like I'm asking for, like, a lot. It's fucking respect. But clearly, in this country, it only goes to one group, the rich. And the middle class. Doesn't hurt the people who've had a hard time. Nope. They don't matter. Throw them away. Also, yeah, I just genuinely don't think that maybe, in a free democracy, I don't think there should be too many limits of what you can say. Because if you just limit people, you're just turning into the exact thing that you were against. You are coming. Okay, again, I'm not Christian, so I don't believe in the New Testament at all. I'm Jewish, but you're being like the beast. Do you really want to become the beast if you don't want to become the beast? The beast is bad. You don't want to be like the beast. So maybe don't censor people like the beast and trying to, boss people around. Just cause he thinks right doesn't mean it is right. Just cause the government thinks so right doesn't mean it is right. The government doesn't represent everyone, and I don't think that's correct. And most of the people who do think the government represents everyone is usually people at top who've had no struggles in their life. Like, I'd say I've had multiple disabilities, so I'm not exactly a particularly, people might call me a high-risk person for, them bullying that type of stuff, and I did, but, that doesn't mean that those people shouldn't be able to speak out. Maybe don't just outcast people because they don't agree with the majority. Hello? Cheers. Anyway, yeah, so that's basically it. If you don't like the video, yeah, oh well. This is my opinion. You don't have to fucking agree with it if you don't want to. No snitching allowed. If you snitch, you're just a devil reincarnated. Maybe learn there's something towards second or third chances for people, and you shouldn't just fucking crack down on people whenever you fucking want. I never told off people for the first time. There's someone to throw axe in my head, I wouldn't tell people off. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, just stop doing government censorship, preferable. They probably won't, because New Zealanders are so overly paranoid about the smallest of fucking things that, somehow the smaller things more than the better things in life. See you guys later.